Hello everyone. Today I'll be talking about the Assisted Reproductive Technology Regulation Bill 2021. This bill was recently passed by the Lok Sabha and it was tabled by our Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia. What is this assisted reproductive technology that we are talking about in this particular bill? So if I talk about the bill, the definition that is given in the bill is that this technology, assisted reproductive technology, includes all the techniques that attempts to obtain a pregnancy by handling the sperm or the oocytes outside the human body and by transferring the gamete or the embryo into the reproductive system of a woman. This definition might be sounding really complex and you all must be thinking that what I have said, but it's very easy. This technology will help those couples or those people who are not able to get children through normal means or through natural means. So this will help in getting pregnant those couples, those people who are not able to bear their own children through a natural process. So in short, in simple terms, ART includes, ART is the short form for assisted reproductive technology. So from now on, I will be using ART. ART includes all techniques that are used to get pregnancy. Now, this technology, this technique will include handling oocytes. What are oocytes? Oocytes are immature eggs which are obtained from a woman or sperms which is obtained from a man outside the human body. So this fertilization process, which in normal cases in some people doesn't happen inside the body of a woman, then this process of fertilization is done outside the body of a woman. To a certain stage, it is seen in a lab that fertilization is done, and then when the fertilization is done, then it is transferred into the body of a woman. So these embryo, gametes, these are the stages as the child grows inside the woman. So these are the different stages. Names are given to every stage. So I'm talking about those. So there is no confusion. It is very simple. So these includes transferring the embryo into the woman's body once the fertilization is done outside. It also includes various other services. These technologies includes other services also, like donation of sperms or oocytes, in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization means fertilizing an egg and a sperm in a lab. Then there is gestational surrogacy. Surrogacy is a process when a biological mother of a child is not able to bear the child due to some complications or something, then that particular fertilized embryo is transferred into the body of a surrogate mother or a non-biological mother. The child, the embryo is born from that mother, though the biological mother is someone else, but still the infant, the child is born out of some other woman. The best example to understand that is the movie that came recently of Kriti Sanon, which was Mimi. If someone wants to understand it a lot, then it's the best example. Then when we come to the bill, then this bill talks about regulating these art clinics and banks. So there are certain things, there are certain registrations which these clinics need to make. So according to this bill, every art bank or clinic should be registered under the National Registry of Banks and Clinics of India. The bill will establish the national registry. The registry will act as a central database of holding all the details of the clinics and banks providing these art services. It is very important so that the information is not misused by anyone. So that's why this registry is very important, so that everyone is doing their work in an authorized manner. So that's why it is important. Then these clinics and banks shall be eligible to get registered only if they attain to certain standards. So there are certain standards that needs to be maintained by these clinics or banks, then only they will get the registered. These standards can be related to physical infrastructure, specialized manpower, diagnostic facilities, etc. So they need to maintain it. And this registration which they will obtain will be valid only for 5 years. So after 5 years, again, same inspection will be done, whether standards are maintained or not, and then again their registration will be done. But for once, it was valid only till 5 years. Now we will come on to the conditions that are required. Okay, under this bill, there are certain conditions that needs to be complied with. So only a registered bank or clinic shall collect and store the semen. Okay, semen that is collected, only a registered bank or clinic can store it. Then the semen can be received only by a man, only from those males who are between the age of 21 years and 55 years. And in case of oocytes or the eggs which we are taking from females, only those females can give the oocytes who are between the age of 23 years and 35 years. So 23 to 35 years, if you are in between, then only those women can give. And for women, there are other special conditions also. Like one of them is that a woman should be a married woman. She should have at least one child who is alive and is 3 years old. Only that woman can give an oocyte. Then the bank should not supply the gametes of a single donor to more than one couple. So these donations which are done, these donations can be provided only to one couple, not more than them. Then in this particular bill, there is establishment of national and state boards. What function they will perform? What will be the function of these boards? So these boards will perform the function of advising the central government on these art-related policies. They will help in reviewing and monitoring the implementation of the act. They will formulate the code of conduct and standards that needs to be maintained by art clinics and banks. And they will also oversee various bodies that are constituted under the act. But one problem that was found in this particular bill was that it did not talk about the LGBTQ community. That if people who are from LGBTQ community who are not able to give birth to their own children, then they are not mentioned in this particular bill. And also who are people who are single men, it's not, this bill does not talk about them. So this is one a demerit which this bill has, which I feel it should be mentioned in this bill, because that community has also the right to have their own children. I hope this particular video was helpful to you. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. In case you have any problem in relation to legal matters or law-related problems, you can reach out to me on my Instagram ID. The link for the same is provided in the description below. Thank you very much.